Yes, how are you, everyone who is watching me, wherever part of this world you are watching me? I am welcoming you again. Let's have a conversation. And today, I was just feeling like we diverge a little bit about the job market and just talk about the power of the word. Even if that job you are looking for, in that anything you are doing, that business you are doing, the power of words. You know, we are told that the tongue is the little, in fact, the smallest organ in the body, but it can cause the wildfire. Word can construct, the same word can destroy. Word can build, the same word can really damage it. It's a constructive thing. That child you are having, the more you pat him, confirm you are beautiful in the morning, you are lovely. Yes, you are my boy, you are my son, you are my daughter. To the wife, you are my lovely wife, you are beautiful this morning, I enjoy being with you, thank you for being part of me. The wives to the husbands, you are handsome, you are strong, I love your muscles, please go out, I love your efforts. Words. Words are affirmations to what you are hoping for. And remember, whatever you are hoping for, irrespective of the result, is what we call faith. And this faith, it can't work without action. Now, this action are what now brings us to sit here. What are we supposed to be doing, and how are we supposed to be doing, and then why are we doing what we are doing? Those are some of the things that are built from the words. The earth was created by word of mouth. Let there be light, and there was light. Let there be human being. Anyway, words have power. You want to know more about yourself? Think about the words you speak. You want to know more about your friends? Think about the words. You want to know about your children? Think about the words. You want to qualify your staffs, you employ them somewhere. Think about the words, how they use the words, how the words that come out of their mouth. These are enough to analyze, audit somebody, and come to a conclusion. It's not all about judging, but words, because words come from the heart. And whatever goes to the heart comes from the brain. Now, that's why we say, how a man thinketh, so he is. It is what you are thinking, that's what you will see. That's why we say, when you abuse somebody, it is something that you overthought time after time. It doesn't just come from anywhere. Maybe such a person has been acting in a given way that you relate to the thief. No, that's why somebody will call you a thief. When somebody calls you maybe a prostitute, it means even if you are not a prostitute, but you are doing things that are related to that, somebody will call you like that. So it's something that builds in the mind, goes to the heart, then heart releases it. I hope you're together with that level. Now, today, let's go African way. Let's see some of the proverbial statements that were put across that are really advantageous, and they speak to us in indirect manner, but we have to put them into place to help us get motivated. Remember, I told you, it is from the same word that we build ourselves, meaning that every word that you hear, everything that you say must be building. That's when we'll say you care for your person, you care for your neighbor. I am talking to you, I'm talking to myself too. I care about myself, I care about you. So that's why today we want to learn some of the statements that are like Proverbs. You know, even the book itself, Bible, we have the Proverbs, and Bible is the manual life book. You know, you cannot live without Bible. I don't know how you do that, but every day you read the word. Through reading the word, you come to understanding. Through understanding, you walk in the direct path that you are looking for. People who are worried about life, people who are not okay, people who are low in faith, is because we are not reading the word. Otherwise, word is the basic. Word is the foundation of our lifestyle, life skills, and the expectation we want. So, let's look at the 15 top African proverbs that are really motivating, and we should use them in our daily basis, even at job place, our family level, in our workplaces, to make sure that we achieve what we are looking for. Word number one, or statement number one that I came across that I thought was of advantage for us to discuss. Number one, never chase dogs in any funeral. The reason for your attendance is the very reason for their presence. Think about it. A proverb is a statement that is put in place that does not necessarily mean what you want, but in direct manner it's representing what you actually want. So in short, don't chase a dog in funeral, because you are at the funeral. What took you there? The same thing is the same thing that brought. How do we apply this at work? Don't go underground or backside of your fellow colleague at workplace to chase this fellow colleague or make him retrenched or make him rendered jobless just because of your hearsay, just because of your ill manners. Don't do that. Why? You came to work because you want a living to upgrade your family. Somebody is suffering somewhere. The same way you have children is the same way he or she has children. So the same reason why you came here to work are the same things why he came here to work. If you render him jobless, please, you are doing distraction. So at funeral, you are there because of a reason. Dog is also there because of a reason. Never chase a dog in funeral places. Number two, the sun does not refuse to shine on a village just because it is small. Sun comes out and sets for each and every person, for each and every plant, for each and every animal, irrespective of the size, the position, the wealth, the riches, everything is equal. I love this. Now, most of the time, let me use personal example. Most of the time, I live with my colleagues. Most of them, they go for gymming and all that. And then somebody will say that, Mark, you are so powerful. But I'm seeing myself as a very small thing. Because people of my age, people I'm working with, I'm telling you, people are big. People are big. They go, they lift that thing, you see. Yeah, you almost put these two muscles of mine to form his one. But does that one count really? No, because at employment level, we are doing the same thing. To some extent, maybe I'm ahead of him. Now, irrespective of the body, we are still able to do something at different level at the same time. Meaning that all of us, we are equal before God. As important as you think you are, is the same way somebody is also important. So we have to share whatever little we have here, because all of us are very important. Sun serves all of us. Number three, the fly that has no one to advise, it follows the corpse into the grave. And this is why I want to talk to those people who are full of, I don't care what people say. I don't care what they talk about me. It is my personal life. It is my choice. It is my, pause. No, no, stop that nonsense. Stop that nonsense. No human being is an island. If you say you don't care about what people say, what do you mean? When you come to work, I'll give you what to do. I'll tell you today you are not working on that desk, you are working on that desk. Why don't you stop caring what I'm telling you so that you continue working where I'm telling you not to stop working? So these are cliches that does not really help. And that's why we say a fly that is not getting advice from people will follow the corpse up to the grave. Do you know what happened in the grave? Of course it will be closed by soil. What happened? The fly will be suffocated and the end result will be death. So it's important to listen to simple instructions. I normally tell people like this, it's good. Don't let people's word dictate what you do, but please let people's word control. Let people's word regulate. Let people's words at least somersault in your mind until you get one word that is beneficial for you. Million of words must be passed to you, but at least pick one simple one. Nobody, you must get everything that somebody is saying, and please choose the right ones. Number 4, no matter how far a man urinates, the last drop will always fall between his knees. In Kiswahili word, we have a word that goes like aliye juu ngoje chini. But sometimes I disagree with that statement. My friend, that person who is up there, if you don't do anything down here that you are waiting there seated, that person might go up and go forever. Maybe might sublime. We have possibility of some solid subliming. They just change from solid direct to gas. What if such a situation happen? The same situation also I normally say, who advises us that if, for example, you come to me to ask for help, then I tell you I'm unable, or I don't have, or maybe I have, but this one already scheduled for this. Then you keep on cursing me, telling me that one day you will come back to me. Oh, my friend. And what about if I don't come? Okay, what about if I continue getting my money and continue growing rich, yet you continue being poor? When will I ever come to you? So don't be lied to that if somebody doesn't help you, it's a must that person will ever come back to you. Or if you are in a certain situation and I'm not in it, once upon a time I will be in the same situation, then come to you, you will be in my situation. It doesn't work like that. I am Mark, you are Peter. We will never be the same again. There's no place we'll ever meet in this earth. I will have a different problem, maybe come for you for a very solution, but not the same. So don't ever think that if somebody doesn't help you, you tell that person that one day you will also come to me. My friend, some of us, when we live forever. When I'm ahead of you, it's like that. Usain Bolt, you'll never get me. It's 100 meters life. I'm gone. I will never come back to you. Continue waiting there. You will wait. So don't have that hope. Those are fallacies. Those are cliches. Anyway, we are saying, like, even though you are trying there, you are up there, please don't download those people who are behind here, because you will need the same people to come back down in case you are coming down. So please, when you go up, don't destroy the platforms, because you will need the same platforms to come down. Number 5, he who shits on the bush will forget where the feces are, but whoever steps on the feces cannot forget. When you are working, for example, that person who is causing chaos will never remember the chaos he caused maybe 10 years, 5 years ago. But the person who experienced the chaos, the person whom those chaos made him or her lose that job, he will never forget the chaos, he will never forget the job he lost, he will never forget the suffering he underwent because of your chaos. That's what that statement means. So in short, let's be brothers keepers. Mind your words, mind your actions, because whatever you do, sometimes you will give us excuse that it was because of alcohol. That is why I killed him. My friend, you have killed that person, and the person who is dead, will never come to life again. So he will never forget that he's dead. Yet you, like maybe politics, you assassinate people, you are alive, your family are okay. You will forget what you did 20 years ago, but the family you affected will never. I hope you get me right. Number 6. A woman who wants a child cannot sleep with with her clothes on. Yeah. You want help, you cannot come with your hands full. Make sure your hands are empty so that we feel them. You know? And the person who is to fill your hand must be having the handful or handsome. You say, Mark, you are handsome. Yes, I am handsome because my hand has something. So, hand, something. Handsome. It's good. If you tell me, Mark, you are handsome, praise the Lord. Yes, I have the hands with something. Very good. Now, this statement means that a woman who has been crying for the baby. How do we get the baby? Through sexual intercourse. How do we have sex? Of course, you have to remove all your clothes. So in short, you are a person in need. Present yourself as someone who is in need. You cannot come to me, you are in a suit, you are so smart, you are so bragging, Mercedes-Benz is outside, yet you are asking me for fuel. Are you normal? And myself, I don't have a bicycle. That's like laughing at me. So, you need help. Present yourself as help. I tell students this. I was telling a friend of mine like this. My friend, getting a child is good, but it is not a must. Get me right. Let me repeat the statement. Getting a child is good, but it's not a must. In short, those who are married, you cannot chase away your wife because you're not getting children. That was not the God's vision in marriage. God's vision for marriage was about companion, helping each other, full stop. When a child comes, we thank God. When a child does not come, we also bless God. Child is just a fruit. Now, you are a child. You have got a child at Form 4 level, university first year already you have a child. This is misdirection. That child is got out of wrong union because at school I'm very sure you're not married. And my Bible tells me that children found out of unlawful unions, they suffer. So whether you post this child, my king, my queen, the whole life of mine, you jump up and down with your child in social media. The only thing you are doing, you are destroying our children down here. They will think getting a child is so important. It's a must at a given level. Everything has its own time and period. Get the child at the right time and in the right level. At school, you are a student. Full stop. Behave like a student. Students don't have sex. Students don't give back. Students only the marriage. You live with your parents, you have a child. What do you mean? You bring problems on top of problems. Okay. So you are in need. Please present yourself as somebody who's in need. Don't ask me a question, then you ask me after answering you. Are you sure? Like in most cases, the work I do is full of customer services. Somebody come and ask you, bro, where is this location? Then I tell you, location, sir, please proceed to your right and then turn left, then take right direction. Proceed to the end. That white building, that's the location. Are you sure? My friend, stop joking with me. Why you really need, meaning you know where you're going, then proceed. If you need help, present yourself as somebody who is in need. Number 8. When the lion is sick, even grasshoppers will disrespectfully urinate in lion's house. Okay, tunasemanga panya akitoka, paka akitoka panya hutawala. That's an African Kiswahili proverb. Panya akitoka. When the cat is out on a journey or a safari somewhere, the rats inside the house, they play because they know the king is out, the ruler is out, the conductor is out, we are free. Yes, when the lion is sick, the king of the jungle is sick, everybody can even urinate because it is effortless. So as a man, as the employer, when you are sick, you are weak, you cannot lead, you lack direction, you are confused, I'm telling you, your staffs, they enjoy, they do anything, and by the end of the day, your business will fall. So as a leader, as a vision carrier, you must remain strong and give proper direction in whichever the case. Let disease go away. Better your staff to be sick, but not you. Don't be sick. Different types of sickness. We have biological sickness, we have brain sickness, we have physical sickness, we have word sickness, we have leadership sickness, management sickness, marriage sickness, education sickness. Well, this word means a lot. Let's stop there. Number 10. A hungry dog licks its nose. No, that one I want to. I don't want. Let's go to the next one. When the underwear is dirty, it's removed. Okay, that one we have jumped. I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, next, when the underwear is dirty, it's removed with the trouser. I love this. When the underwear is dirty, it is removed with the trouser. Why? In short, don't. Don't line your dirty clothes, dirty linen just on the ground, on a public area. Please fix them. Everybody has a problem, and that's why we say, when you are in problem, when you have a problem, when you are suffering, stop chit-chatting each and everybody telling you a problem, because those who are telling you a problem, I'm telling you, 90% of them even have bigger problem and major problem than yours. So relax. Only few trusted people who can help you out. But showing everybody, no, they will only talk more and negatively about your problems. So in short, please, those people who are working, and I tell people most of the time, please, wherever you are working, don't bite the finger that is feeding you. If your brother is helping you, if your parent is helping you, the little help they can offer, appreciate it. Those people who are courting, your friend, maybe your boy, your lady has given you fare, has helped you to apply for that job. You have walked from one room to another. You are, I'm telling you, even that visit in school, visit to your parents, visit to everywhere, you have walked together, that little help is more than a flower somebody will give you one day. Is more than marrying somebody with a Mercedes Benz you don't know where it was, how it was bought. Little help somebody renders you, please be grateful about it. So your dirty things, please close them inside. In the family you have struggle, please finish them there. If it is too much, maybe you need somebody to share, go to your spiritual leaders, go to your biological parents, go to your trusted, mature friends, reasonable friends. Not everybody. Some people are not men, they are only boys. Some are not women, they are only girls. Please go to men, go to women for proper discussion. Number 11, the heaviness of the crocodile's private part is what makes it to sink in water. I love this. The heaviness of the crocodile's private part. I don't know how this is true. Maybe the parts of crocodiles, I don't know, maybe they are heavy. That's the theory about the sinking. Maybe it's a word or maybe it's true. That crocodile is able to sink, come to the land and sink to the water. Private part is heavy, so it's like like a gadget that pulls it down. Anyway, in short, this statement I relate it to our job place. You are at job because of the heavy burden you have at home. Most of people ask them what they are working. Oh, I'm teaching I'm paying school fee for my siblings. I'm paying school fees for my husband. I'm paying school fees for my children. I am paying my bills, so I have to work. So the heaviness of the Lord, the importanceness, the emergency that you have that will make you do something. So that thing you are doing, there is a why out of it. That's why when you are working, please, that is what you have at that moment. Take care of it. If you don't and you lose it, I'm telling you, by the time you lose it, remember we have a million of eyes outside there just waiting for you to peep out, then they come in. That little thing you are looking down upon, it's something that makes you survive. Number 13, the alcohol that is insufficient for a whole town ought not to intoxicate one man. You finish it. Lastly, no matter how much a bull is on heat, it does not mount on a goat. Bye. Those words are too much. There are many, but again, we'll have another session for them. This was just a recap of how we relate the power of words. No matter how a bull is on heat, a bull will never mount on a goat. What am I trying to say here in short? That word has a lot of meanings. For example, no matter how much you are social in life, you will never make everybody to be your friends. And by the way, this one, let me tell the ladies, let me tell the gentlemen, let me tell the hyper men who are in colleges. You know, in college, every girl is your girlfriend. My friend, you are mad. There's something wrong with your mind. You cannot be a friend of everybody in this world. There's an episode I presented about it is your friends, not you. There is no bad friend, there is no good friend. You cannot befriend everyone around you. Even Facebook friends. I don't know, like I have 5,000 friends. Those are not my friends. We are just connected. Otherwise, who is a friend? A friend is somebody you know, somebody you compart with in character, somebody you can lean on, somebody that can render you help. That's a friend. Meaning that, show me your character and I will tell you the kind of friends you should be having. Or show me your friends, I tell you who you are. So it means that however how much you are a friend, you cannot just befriend anybody. However how much you are professional, you have skills, you cannot have skills in everything. There must be a specific thing that you tired with. A human being, you are on heat, you have to get babies. You cannot get babies from animals. You will get babies from your own fellow human being. If you are working, you are an HR professional. You are specified and special and mastered the human resource management like I do. I have little knowledge about financial management. So in short, you are cocooned within your area of play. The ball is in your court, play it well. Stop leaving your ball, you play in another court. A bull goes to cows because they represent the same family, cannot go to a goat. Get me right. So stay focused, remain in your reasoning things, that you do things, and God blesses you in one. Even God himself says, I want decisive people. Sitaki watu vugu. People in the middle, no. If this is the how do you call it? The weighing balance, huh? God wants you to be up or down, full stop. This issue of being here, don't be balanced. You either decide to be positive or negative, full stop. Mambo ya mimi, I will decide blah blah. No. Vugu tutaki. Don't be in the middle. Decide, go to heaven or go to hell, full stop. Decide to be born again or decide to belong to earthly. And remember, every decision has a consequences. If we decide to belong to God's kingdom, we have systems that we have to follow. Stop telling me that this is your life. If I tell you that God hates prostitution, don't come and do prostitution. Then when I tell you, you start telling me that God knows my heart, blah, blah. The kingdom of God says like this. If you can't, just pack and go. So, belong. Know your step, know your area. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Please support my channel, support my effort, support my initiative of doing the chat all the time by subscribing to my channel and Edomark. Facebook page, common sense isn't common. This common sense, please remember, capital letter in every word. Common, capital C, sense, capital S, isn't, capital I, not, capital N, common, capital C. Then Facebook account is simply Edomark. Let's socialize, let's share, let's comment and like, and please bring your questions. We do research, then we share together. See you next time. God bless you, and may you be a good servant of God. Because if you don't work here on earth, where we are heading to, there will be no work, there will be no tools, there will be no suffering. It will only be praising and worshiping. So if you don't work here, don't expect to work up there. Bye.